Man. Hey, everyone. Yep, Dangerous Freedom. After dark. Back here in my bungalow, my bar, my gazebo, whatever you want to call it. Just got done over at my brother Backwoods and Prep It. Great channel. I love it. Man, this guy, like, seriously, he's the kind of guy that would have your back through thick and thin. Oh, what the hell? Why is my camera acting all funky? Let's see. It's not focused. Okay, there we're focused. No, we're not. Let's try this. Alright, let's try that. And I'm getting too tan. Maybe I'm just too tan. It doesn't want to focus in on me. Hey, what's up, Harvey? Alright, let's see. Hey! Tasha, prep for it. Good to see you. Let's see here. Let me. Shoot, I've got to. What do I have to do here? Let's see here. What's up? Told you I've got freaking kids. Let's see here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, here we go. All right, I think I got something going. All right. Oh, all right, cool. I got quite a few people in here. Moose Man, good to see you, brother. Let's see here. I'm working on a single screen, folks. I don't have like the double screen. It would make my life a lot easier, but whatever, it is what it is. Yet you deal with what you got, right? I think that's about where we're at in this one. I think it goes pretty renowned across the world. You deal with what you got. There's a lot of people that don't even have what we have. Let's see here. Did that post? Let me see here. Okay, I did post. Let me see if I can pin that. All right. Virginia Roots, good to see you. Shelly, how you been? Gardner Josh, how are the chickens? All 64 of them. Good Lord. 64 fucking chickens. I'm telling you what, man, that dude is prepping. 64 damn chickens. Like, seriously, he could probably go through like 3 winters just on chicken alone. Well, chicken and rice. JP, my brother, I saw you over there. Kentucky Patriot, Semper Fi. I'm not even afraid to say it. I've never been a Marine, but a lot of the Marines that I've talked to, it's like, you can say Semper Fi. You can come up to us when you see us in full metal and freaking, give us a Semper Fi. Dude, because it stands for always faithful, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, Semper Fi. But that Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Well, semper fidelis. I mean, I know the correct term only because I respect the military enough. I respect the military a hell of a lot more than I respect the cops right now. And I'm not saying that I diss the cops, but like right now, the cops have got such a bad standing. Like seriously, it's almost sad to watch. I mean, you got cops up on trial for things that they had nothing to do with. I mean, some guy swallowed a fucking ton of drugs and ended up dying in their custody, and boom, all of a sudden, they're like, "Ow, we're gonna burn down the damn city." Then you got another guy where, granted, that one, oh my god, oh, that one was a huge freaking mistake, dude. A 26-year vet pulls her pistol instead of her fucking taser, and then yells taser, and then shoots the guy with her pistol. I mean, that one, lack of training. I mean, that's the only thing. And I mean, I know a lot of, like, my friend Rick would always say, it's not so much a lack of training; they're hiring the wrong people. And to a large extent, I think he is. Where I shouldn't say he is, because he can't hire no one, man. He's retired. He's done with government life. But at the same time, he's like, they're hiring these people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And so what the fuck do you do then? What do you do when you hire a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing? I mean, whatever. JP, you could cross the border. Actually, from Canada, you could cross the border a lot easier than you could from. Actually, now that I mention it, now you probably pass through the Mexican border just as easy, man. It's getting fucking stupid. Dude, we just had a bunch of Republicans go down to our Mexican border down here in Arizona, and they're like, this is a fucking nightmare. They probably saw 150 people fucking cross over in like 2 hours. Yeah, Shelly. Yeah, that would be my guess. I don't think that she was ever placed in a situation like that. But you know what? She was seriously threatened, and at that point, the guy had a warrant for a gun, an unlawful firearm possession. What the hell is he jumping in his car for? He could have turned around and just fired at him and then sped off, but instead of having the taser, she shouldn't have said taser. But at the same time, she was in fear for all of their lives. I'm sure she's probably going to get an acquittal or a not guilty. I think, my honest opinion, I think Derek Chauvin is going to get a not guilty, because I don't honestly believe that it was his actions that caused that death. He swallowed too many fucking drugs, dude. I mean, what do they say? 5 milligrams of fentanyl will kill a man, and he took 11. I mean, granted, he was a big dude, but my God, I I, I don't know. I will have to wait and see. It's up to the jury at this point, But you know what they say? It's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6. I can go to Mexico, no problem. But if I cross into the States, 2 week quarantine. Dude, it depends on where you go, JP. If you freaking happen to come down here where I live, you wouldn't have no quarantine. Just saying. Manslaughter 3. Yeah, wait, do you think he'll get murder 3 or manslaughter 3? That's my question. Shelly, if you want to come up here, you're more than welcome. The link is posted up top. I'm curious to see what y'all have to say about this. There's a couple other topics I want to talk about too tonight. I know over on Patriot stream we were talking about the prepping and everything, but I like to talk about the politics because, to be honest, politics and prepping, unfortunately, at this point, go hand in hand. My entertainment is watching these security cameras. Oh, lovely. Why would you want to return, JP? I don't even know why you'd want to return. Man, if you get out of there, man, just stay out of there. Dude, are you kidding me? You could say you're an immigrant and they probably give you like freaking 15 grand. Dude, it depending on if you went to like New York. Have you heard about that? Man, has anybody everybody heard about that? They actually in New York, they have a plan for every illegal immigrant that comes in there, they're going to give them $15,000. Now, I don't know how true this is. This is only what I've heard, but this is also New York that we're talking about because these guys are uber liberal. I mean, they have totally gone off the rails stupid. Yeah, there will be a yeah, either way, Eric. Yeah, it'll be rioting. Silly. Oh, I mean, Gardner Josh. Yes, technically they were broke until the stimulus package came through. Now they have millions of dollars to play with. And guess who else does? California. California and New York City have millions of dollars to play with now because of this damn stimulus package that was supposed to go to we the people. And honestly, they could have paid us $14,000. They could have paid us $20,000 each and still had enough money to send over to freaking social gender studies in Zimbabwe or wherever the fuck they were. Mm, our government is so fucking horrible at this point. Mm, yeah. Nobody wants to pop up here? Come on, Moose Man. Don't leave me hanging here, brother. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to trivia. I don't even know what trivia I'd go to. Yeah, we've done so many of them. I think most of the people know the answers. Oh, JP. I can't stay up all night. I've only got about another 2 hours in me because tomorrow I have to. I'm doing my birthday, or not my birthday. It's my sister's birthday, but it's kind of weird how that works because I'm the kind of person where I feel every every day that somebody else gets a little bit older, kind of makes me feel a little bit older. Does that make sense? I mean, because, like, honestly, I know it's not my birthday, but, my sister is turning another year older. And that makes me another year older. And I mean, it's just, oh, the aging fucking process. And what's up, Ray? Good to see you, my brother. Hey, Shelly.
Hey,
Hey
hey.
y'all.
We thought we'd come up and keep you from being lonely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly. So did you get my response when I said manslaughter?
Say hi to my friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you think it's going to be manslaughter, not murder 3?
No, I think it's going to be the least charge possible because there was so much reasonable doubt. They're going to have to
Yeah.
give him something because
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, at least one of the jurors lives in Brooklyn Center. If you think that they haven't seen what's gone on, you're crazy. The judge almost declared mistrial on
I know.
Thursday.
I saw that. In fact, yeah, because at the last minute, remember the defense came out, or I mean the prosecutor came out, was like, "Hey, we got this last minute testimony crap evidence," and the judge is like, "All right, I will permit it to this extent." And the guy that they were asking almost got the mistrial because he's such a fucking old douchebag. Oh man, dude, that fucking old guy that they got up in there, the poem, I don't even know what he was called, but like seriously, he almost killed it for the entire freaking trial. But you know what? I think he's going to be found not guilty, or at least acquitted.
Is it the George
In the
Floyd? Is
medical
what you're
field,
talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about the Floyd.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not going to convict him.
No,
Definitely not. There's not
not
going to
enough
happen.
evidence. Like seriously, the dude was overdosing.
Yeah, no. Fucking high on
Plus,
fentanyl.
he was escaping the police car in custody. He forced his way out, as the other video showed, forced his way out to the street side,
Hey, dude,
onto the streets where they had to,
subdue him again.
subdue him. He was
Yeah,
fighting.
there's not a chance in hell that they're going to find that cop guilty of fucking murdering that guy. Like, he was fucking overdosing on fucking fentanyl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Alright?
Hey,
Straight
Dan,
up, it wasn't fucking the cop's fault.
the thing is if they do not, well, it doesn't really matter. If they convict him, if they don't convict him, no matter what, that city's going to burn, as are a lot of them. If you guys don't realize tonight, there was 5 or 6 places tonight. Portland was a friggin' mess again. I mean, they bashed in windows everywhere, set fire. Uh, Oakland, California, set fire and bashed in windows tonight. Um, I mean, they were everywhere, and they're going to continue to be everywhere. And so the reason I guess I said that I felt like it was going to be the less charge of all of them is because they feel like they've got to do something. They're scared.
yeah, unscrupulous. I did, trust me. I know exactly what you're talking about. What's up, Nate? Um, and I agree with you on that, Shelley. Um, it's like there's not enough. I mean, all right, in a civil trial, I guess it's different than in a criminal trial because the state already paid out $27 million to the fucking family.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't even gone through the criminal court yet. I mean, usually it goes criminal court and then civil court. And now
Well,
they're
they did
going to the
civil
criminal
court first.
Huh?
They did civil court first.
Well, I don't know about the civil court, but I know
Well,
that
you were just saying they paid out $27 million to the family
yeah,
already.
yeah,
So
already.
that's civil. That's
Yes,
civil.
they
It's
paid it.
obviously not criminal.
Yep, they already
Plus,
paid
they
it out.
got
Yeah.
another
And
bunch of millions
now
from
I think what they're holding on
GoFundMe.
to is hoping that when it comes to the criminal trial, that he is found guilty on something. What he might be found guilty on is beyond me. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, he was using a compliant means of restraint. Honestly, I don't know. But you know what? I don't live in a democratic shithole either. So, who knows what these people are going to come up with? What's up, Serbian?
They also proved that
Yeah,
his knee was not on
I
his
don't know,
neck.
but at the same time, like the police have, I forget what the word for it is, but it's like plausible deniability, something around there, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the exact fucking word for it is, but when a cop kills somebody, legally they're fucking not responsible for it. Like it's part of the law.
Oh, it's they call that
Culpable deniability or
loose
something.
man, qualified immunity. I think is the term
Right.
that they use.
Qualified immunity.
Qualified immunity. Yeah.
Did you
something
see,
like that? Like they're fucking, they've got a certain level of culpable deniability, or qualified immunity.
Mhm.
Basically, they're not responsible for fucking what they do, and especially when somebody's fucking overdosing on fentanyl, like straight up. Like, I can't even believe like watching it.
Yeah, Aletha, I think you're right. Yeah, if Floyd would have been freaking straight out honest and said, "Look, I swallowed, 11 milligrams of fentanyl," they probably would have fucking put a rush on the EMT, but they had no clue.
Pump his stomach, right? Fucking pump out his
Cardio
stomach,
math.
right? Try and fucking
Give
save
him
his
that.
life, right?
Give them that up the nose drug counteractive measure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Narcan,
or the anti Narcan or whatever,
The
whatever they call it, right?
Narcan.
Narcan.
Narcanol, or
Narcanon. Yeah, there's several different names of the stuff.
But then again, does that works on opioids? Does that work on fentanyl as well?
yeah. It's
I believe
the same
so.
thing.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is just it's chemically, it's heroin, except it's chemically stronger. It's like 100 times stronger than fucking heroin.
Wow.
So like
Yeah.
when you hear about people overdosing all the time, it's because they're mixing fentanyl in with the heroin that they're getting from fucking Afghanistan, because it's a hell of a lot cheaper, right?
Coming
You
through
only need
Mexico
one
too.
Coming
mass
from
quantity.
China.
You only need 1/100th of fentanyl to fucking have the same effect of heroin, which a heroin addict is shooting.
We
Yeah.
had police officers that overdosed because they
mix
touched
it right in.
fentanyl and it absorbed through
Wow.
their skin. And police officers overdosed without handling that stuff, not knowing, without gloves on. So
Just
we're
like
real
one fucking
ordered to-
fleck, one fucking fleck of that shit, like just a tiny little drop on your fucking hand, that shit will make you overdose. It's 100 times more powerful than heroin, and it's all coming from China too.
Well, and it's going through Mexico. A lot's coming through Mexico. They're catching a lot of it at the border.
Well, most of it's
And the
coming
stuff
through
that's
Canada.
coming in.
Most of it's coming
The
through
stuff that's
Canada. It's
coming
all
in
getting
is-
shipped. It's all getting shipped right through the port of Vancouver, and fucking Canada's just fucking loaded up with the shit, and we're shipping it down to the States. It's all fucking.
Your government's got to be behind it. As strict as Canada is letting me come through and tearing my vehicle apart, looking for a gun that I don't have, or anything else, and making sure I don't have over the number of cigarettes and stuff. Your government has to be involved in the drug smuggling, because there's no other way
fucking
it's
rights,
getting into
man.
Canada.
Fucking rights. Okay, like the level of corruption in this country is fucking beyond measure. Like if you look at the average house price in Canada, it's like $1.3 million. That's all Chinese money that they're fucking importing over here and fucking investing in our fucking our housing market. Like it's all fucking drug money. And they're funneling it through our fucking banks. And it's inflated our fucking housing costs and like I don't know. Shit's beyond measure up here in Canada.
Yep. And Canada won't let me go back through to my home in Alaska. I need to go up to Alaska and do the repair from my home being broken into and trashed. Canada won't let me through to my own home in Alaska. So
fucking Point Roberts.
Just sitting up there.
Point Roberts, it's right down the street from me. Fucking, it's like around the street from Tawasin. And it's like one of the American cities it's like technically over our border. You have to cross into Canada to go back down into Point Roberts. And fucking Point Roberts has been shut off from the US for the past fucking year. Like they just, you can't go in between the two fucking borders. Like the entire fucking community is shut down.
It's crazy.
It's just fucked.
Yeah.
And see, my passport on it says.
And like I was saying,
my passport says Canada's supposed to let me through unimpeded to travel the Alcan Highway that the Americans built to go back and forth between my states. And they told us we can't go through because we're not commercial and we're not necessary. So.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I was able to go down to the States because one of my buddies had a job. We were dropping off some fucking, what do you call it? Catalytic converters down to fucking Texas. So it was like an essential job bringing shit down there. So I was able to cross the border, but to come back into Canada, they put you on 2-week lockdown. Like I can go into the States, but if I come back into Canada, 2 weeks fucking lockdown, fucking can't go anywhere. Have to be in your house, fucking by law people come by and check on your house, make sure that you're at home. It's just fucking
Are you
weird.
in British Columbia?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I heard they were British Columbia was making people from other provinces that crossed into British Columbia quarantine for 2 weeks too.
Yeah, yeah. My wife's cousin tried to come over from Quebec and she just wasn't able to see us. Fucking, they locked her up in a fucking hotel room for 2 weeks. Wow. It's like, how can you financially fucking afford that, right? Like, say you're working in the States or you're crossing the border, and then you have to come back into Canada, and they lock you down for 2 fucking weeks. Like, how you can't afford it. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Right? 2 weeks sitting in your house, fucking not working. Not a chance. They just basically shut down all of the fucking cross-border traffic.
It's insanity.
Yeah. Fucking stupidity.
There's that
fucking stupidity. It's fucking stupidity.
I had a good talk with all the nurses in the hospital that were taking care of me 2 weeks ago. And they were tired of wearing the face mask. Mm-hmm. None of them were taking the vaccine. So it was kind of a breath of fresh air to be in there with a bunch of Texas guys and gals that kind of were on the same side that we're on, that we ain't taking the vaccine and they're tired of wearing the face diapers.
Gonna start making
I'm fucking tired of the face diapers. They do something to my fucking face because I got like allergies and shit. So.
Oh man, we don't even wear them down here anymore. I mean, like our Walmarts, they still like put out the signs like, "Hey, you should wear your mask." But like when I go all the other places, dude, nobody's wearing a mask. Maybe a couple of people in there, mostly the employees. They still make the employees wear a mask. I don't understand that, but
Well, so I mean, Fauci said like back at the beginning of the pandemic, right? Masks don't help. Right? So like,
still no.
Why are we wearing masks? It doesn't really make any sense. So Trudeau, he banned like single plastic use straws. So you're not allowed to have a plastic straw when you go to McDonald's, right? You got these fucking little paper fucking straws. But he mandated that everybody in Canada has to wear a fucking mask when they go in public. When I walk down the street, there's fucking masks all up and down the fucking street, just laying at the side of the road. Just like garbage people have tossed around. But I have to drink my fucking pop out of a fucking paper straw, which completely ruins pop. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Have you guys ever tried drinking pop out of a paper straw?
I have never used a paper straw in my life.
Dude, it's fucking brutal.
Like, we used to have A&W down here, and they had the big old thick straws with the spoon
big
on
frosted glasses. Yeah.
And I mean, we would eat them out of that, you know, but that was it, dude. I mean, all American, no paper.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the new Sam Adams commercial promoting the vaccine? I'm boycotting Sam Adams beer because they're promoting the vaccine now with their commercials, making that guy from Boston going in getting the shot and he passes out on the floor. And what a crock of shit.
No.
Well, so my grandpa. So I've mentioned this a few times. My grandpa's 94, right? Like he's really fucking old, and he got the shot, and like great, okay. Apparently the vaccine works. Awesome. I can go over and see him and fucking give him a hug. Not worry about wearing a mask around him. And my dad got the shot, so like I don't know. It's kind of like I don't want to get the shot myself. But
oh god, I see it now.
They got the shot, and you know, like that's the thing. I don't want to fucking kill anybody else. But
yeah, that's my really mom and my brother and his wife went and got the first shot, and they're supposed to take the second. I tried to warn them against it, but they didn't listen. And my mom's 91, but I talked to her on the phone a couple of days ago, and she didn't sound the same as she usually does. So it's got me kind of concerned.
Oh, man.
I don't know. My grandpa and my dad both got the shot, and fucking they seemed great. They didn't have any adverse reaction to it. At the same time, right? There's blood clots and fucking like sending out warnings about fucking having like fucking seizures and shit and Bell's palsy. Like personally, I'm not gonna take it. Right? I'd rather get the coof and fucking get over it. Like honestly,
I've already had the COVID. I've had the COVID and I'm allergic to so many drugs and antibiotics. They were scraping and scratching to figure out what to give me in the hospital because I have so many drug allergies. And I've already had the COVID, so I can't take the shot. And I won't take the shot. You know, why? We have all these medicines now. We have all these medicines that go through all these clinical trials. And they start giving them out to people. Then all of a sudden, all these people have adverse reactions and start suing the drug manufacturer for drugs that are tested.
No, you can't sue them. No, they actually wrote it into law that you can't sue any of the companies that are making these vaccines. You can't sue them. They've fucking written it into law already.
That was my point. So they're going to give you an experimental vaccine that's really untested, that's not even really approved except for emergency use. And then you can't sue because of it. That tells me right there the danger level is high. No, I'm not taking it. Don't force it on me. Don't try and force it on me either, because that's when I'm going to draw the line and I'm going to draw my weapon. Go ahead, Jill.
Moose, I'm in the same boat with you. I mean, I don't want it anyway, but even if I wanted to try and take it, I can't. I have way too many drug anaphylactic reactions. I can't take it. Like, there's way too many.
Yeah, it's
And
just way too high of a risk factor.
where I work, I'm afraid because they're so liberal that I'm actually afraid that they're going to be like, well, you have to take it. And I'll be like, I can't. I mean, I've been told by my allergist and my primary care doctor, they're like, stay away from it. No matter what, stay away from it.
Right.
Don't do it. We had
That
a
is
guy
one
in
of the
Mississippi.
big things is people with allergies, and like I've got really bad allergies, and that is one of the things that apparently is set off, right? Just gives you a really bad
There's a guy
reaction.
in Mississippi that took.
But
I'm sorry, Moose. Go ahead.
I was just saying, my body, my choice. We're going to use their term against them.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. I'm going to not get that shot. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
now
no,
they're
fuck that.
saying the Pfizer vaccine, you will most likely have to get a third shot in 12 months. So I look at it this way. I have a 99.97 chance of surviving it if I get it. So that's higher than a 95%
I think
chance.
it's a 0.003% chance of dying if you catch the COVID.
I thought it was less
It's
than
less
that.
than 97.7. It's less than that. It's 0.03 or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
why
it
I
was
said
like
that's why I
really
said
low number.
99.97. Yeah. It's like
Yeah, it's lower than
99.97
that.
chance of surviving.
No, it's lower than that.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, why would you put something in your body that
At the same time,
I mean,
I
most
do actually know
I
one person.
let me address unscrupulous really quick here. Dude, all these employers that are asking about if you had the vax or whatever, honestly, it does go against HIPAA laws, and you have no reason and no right to tell them. That is your own personal information. And to be honest with you, if you work for a company that feels that way, maybe you should find a different company, just to be honest. I mean, because some companies are like that. I mean, other companies, they don't give a crap. It's like,
Yeah, well, so that's the thing, right? Like, the new contract that I got, fucking any construction job that I go onto in Canada, I need to wear a mask and fucking, you gotta be 6 feet away from everybody, and you have every single fucking day on the job site, I have to sign this fucking form that says that I don't have a cough and fucking, I don't have any COVID symptoms. Basically, I have to sign away my legal right to, what is it, like claiming something if I got sick at work, basically.
yeah,
This fucking form I have to sign every fucking day.
that
It's
is
like, sign away my rights. Yes, I will wear my mask and fucking, no, I don't have any fucking cough or, fucking Canada.
blame Canada, blame Canada. They're flapping heads.
How you like that pond?
Go ahead, Shelly. Go ahead, Shelly.
I actually got a email from work because I've been out because I had to have surgery, reconstruction surgery of my ankle. And so I've been out of, I haven't been at work. And I used to, where I work, let's just say it's a very big company. And so where I work, they were allowing us to have as many COVID tests as we want anytime that we want to take it. We can just walk over, we get our free COVID test, boom, a couple days, we get our results, right? I work 4 days a week. I work usually 12-hour days because I'm a trainer. And, so I'd get one every week. I'd get one start of my week and I'd always have the result. Not a big deal. So I got an email yesterday that said that now they're going to be scheduling us for the test.
Wow.
Now it's not a choice for us.
Yeah, now it's mandatory.
Yeah. Now it's mandatory that they'll be scheduling our test for us. I mean, I work at Amazon.
Yeah, well, it's like how they're bringing in the COVID passports, the vaccination passports. If you want to fucking travel, right? You need to actually have a digital passport saying that you got the fucking shot, so that you can cross the border or fucking, without being a 2-week quarantine.
This fucking Fauci motherfucker needs to he needs to be buried at the bottom of the Marion Trench. That motherfucker.
I will tell you that I wear a mask.
He has been a fucking nightmare.
A day.
Not only for America, he has been a nightmare for the whole American, all of America.
Hey, freedom.
North, south.
What do you call 500 lawyers at the bottom of the Marianas Trench?
A good start.
Good start.
Well, yeah. All right.
That's what he is. That's what Fauci is. He's a fucking lawyer. Dude, right? He's a fucking lawyer.
Dude, I like earlier tonight on Patriots discussion, because I was watching the debate between him and Jim Jordan, and Jim Jordan was like, "When are we gonna get our fucking freedoms back, you asshole?" And he's all like, "Well, until we could get to this and this and this," and he's like, "No, I want a fucking date on this motherfucker. You said 15 fucking days. It's been a fucking year and 15 days now.
This is the fucking longest 2 weeks in history. Longest 2 weeks in history.
Man, this motherfucker, I swear to God. Dude, you know what? I swear I call him Lord Fauci or Dr. Fausti because, Faust, you know the story of Faust. Made a deal with the devil. That's why I call him Dr. Fausti, because the motherfucker made a deal with the devil, and unfortunately, we're the ones that have to suffer with his fucking insubordinates. And I will call it that, insubordinates, dude. He doesn't know what the fuck. He's going off of fucking stupid
none of them fucking know what they're doing.
But
so, like, if you look at the fucking health minister in Canada,
you can go to Home Depot, you can go all these other fucking places, but now mom and pop restaurants.
Oh yeah, you're only allowed 5 people inside the restaurant, but you can have 100 people inside the Home Depot. No, there's no right? You can have 100 people inside the Home Depot. You can have 200 people inside the Walmart, but you're only allowed 5 people inside the fucking restaurant.
Go ahead, Shelly.
Guys, I live in the free state of Mississippi. So we have no mandates. We have no mask ordinance. We have nothing. We are completely open. And our numbers, just like Florida's numbers, just like Texas's numbers, have gone down. Yeah. And when Fauci was asked to explain, well, how do you explain Texas's numbers? How do you explain Mississippi's numbers? How do you explain Florida's numbers all going down? Well, I don't really know how to explain that because he's lied. He admitted that he lied to the American people about the whole mask thing in the first place. So why are we trusting him? I mean, at all? Why are we trusting him?
I don't.
He's part of the Wuhan.
Dude, I think he is the devil reincarnate.
But he is also one of the people
I don't know if he's a devil, but he's definitely fucking uninformed. He's definitely uninformed, and he's not that smart.
Fucking demon. Fausti is a fucking demon. That motherfucker, he sits up there all smug as fuck, like.
I don't know. You know what, Freedom? I don't know if you could say that he's evil. What I would say is that he's just ignorant. No, he's just ignorant. He's a fucking stupid, ignorant bureaucrat. He's a stupid, ignorant bureaucrat. Do not put on.
Moose Man, Moose fan.
Do not. What's the saying?
Moose,
What's the saying?
all right.
Don't
I'm gonna say this.
Put on the malice. Don't put on the malice what you could put onto incompetence.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this, and then I want Moose to respond. I think that Fauci knows exactly what the fuck he's doing, and he's doing it totally on purpose, and he is fucking with the people. He is fucking with our way of life.
Well, my question is, how come everybody all of a sudden has forgotten that Fauci was one of the investors back before COVID in mid-2019 that invested in a COVID vaccine and patented it? He's listed on the patent for the COVID vaccine before this pandemic ever hit. I think he's a pawn in the Chinese chess game, and he's incompetent as a doctor. And do you know where the 6-foot rule came from? They used what an old-time doctor used for leprosy. The rule for avoiding getting leprosy was 6 feet. They used that same rule.
Yeah, so my only thing is I try not to appoint malice to somebody where I can actually just say it's ignorance. I just think that he's a fucking ignorant fuck. I think they're all a bunch of ignorant fucks.
Yeah, all right. Shelly, you go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but the NIH, which is the National Institute of Health, is run by Fauci, right? So why did taxpayer money through the NIH go to the Wuhan lab to support the bat program?
Fucking Canada sent fucking $7 million over to that Wuhan lab.
He's the one that sent it there.
Trudeau sent fucking
He's the head of the
$7 million over to the Wuhan lab as well.
Yep. There you go. This says
it all. It's awful funny that the wife of China's president, if that's what he's called, or supreme leader, or whatever he's called, his wife is on the board of directors of the organization. And she's military. She's former Chinese military. So she sits on the board of the World Health Organization.
What's his fucking name? Xi Jinping?
Yeah, something like that.
But the Beijing Bling.
You got the fox guarding the hen house.
Wait, hold on. Let me get some forks and spoons, and I'll throw them up in the air. It'll make his name. Ching chong, bing bang bong.
Yeah, no, he granted himself a lifetime presidency over China.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Lord.
I know, right?
We're like Shell here. We're here in Oklahoma. We don't have the restrictions here in Oklahoma. We've been doing just fine. Most of the people that actually have gotten COVID have beat it. I mean, we very low death numbers. We are not. Most of us don't wear masks. Well, I got it through Red taking her to the VA. She got the COVID at the VA, going in to give blood for her blood test for her physical. She got it. I treated her. I got it a week later. I tested positive. I carry that test thing around to show people that, yes, I tested positive. I've had the COVID. I don't need to wear a mask anymore. I'm not taking a vaccine because I've had the COVID. So
yeah, you already got the antibodies.
Nothing to see here.
Yep.
Well, okay, so Deb just said something. She's like, oh, you can get it again. So that's the thing that they're pushing on us is like, even if you get the COVID and you get over it, oh, no, there's a new variant. You know, you might get the variant.
Oh, yeah. No, this was planned
I'll
out.
beat that too.
It just sounds like a fucking giant load of bullshit to me at this point.
Dude, I think I had COVID-12, which I think back in the day they called SARS. No, not SARS. What was the one?
Yeah, no, that's what it was, or H1N1. It's H1N1.
Yeah, the bird flu. Yeah, dude, that one, dude. I got something, one summer, and dude, it put me down for a week.
But I got over it. I actually worked, one of my jobs that I got was fucking call in all the chickens in the Lower Mainland, because we got the fucking H1N1, the bird flu, came over here to Canada, and we fucking killed I think it was 41 million chickens. Good fucking Lord. Every chicken in the Lower Mainland. Fucking murdered them, fucking cleaned out the fucking chicken. I was in a hazmat suit with fucking full face mask, fucking breathing apparatus and shit, fucking spraying out the fucking chicken coops when H1N1 came. And that was I don't know, 20 years ago, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I would say back in the 90s.
Yeah, they were paying me fucking $50 an hour. It was fucking mint. Most money I ever made.
For going and killing chickens.
I didn't actually kill the chickens. I was doing the pressure washing. I was wearing the fucking suit and shit. Somebody else killed the chickens and fucking buried them underneath a bunch of fucking sawdust. But yeah, fucking, we're out there pressure washing with antibacterial shit. Fucking out there cleaning out every fucking chicken house in the Lower Mainland.
Grandma Merkel. You're a badass. Bird flu was badass. I got it in Mexico. I got it.
That's what it was. That's what it was, right? The H1N1 was it's the step before COVID. So COVID-19 is this fucking. It's basically, they changed the name of it because they didn't want it to be called the fucking Asian SARS or whatever.
Dude, the thing is,
they changed the name of it. They changed the name of it so that we wouldn't fucking.
Think about it like this, John. Okay, it started off as something, dude. Like if you got the swine flu, the H1N1, like you were talking about, dude, that thing would put your ass down. Now, granted, this COVID-19 crap, I mean, it is putting some people down, some of them permanently if their bodies aren't in shape enough to handle it. But it's dude, it's a lighter variant. And now they're talking about another variant and another variant. And dude, I think they're dwindling down to the point where, dude, the majority of the people.
Here's the thing, though. It was originally H1N1, which was swine flu, and then it changed to the bat flu, and it was called SARS, South Asian Respiratory Syndrome. And then fucking it changed again, which is COVID now, and they changed the fucking name of it so that we're not all being racist against Asian people.
Kentucky. No, I think he shaves his head for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say that, I live right on the border.
It's my fucking solar panel for my sex machine.
Tennessee.
Your solar panel. Right, that's a good one. I like that.
I live on the border of Mississippi and Tennessee, right? So Memphis is right above us. So for the 9th day in a row, Memphis has over 100 plus COVID cases, new COVID cases a day for 9 days in a row.
Well, that's not too bad. I think we have 1,000.
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, you have to understand.
I quit paying attention, man.
Just in our province, I think we got 1,000 a day.
But you have no idea. Memphis has been rampant with it. And so then DeSoto County, which is, in Mississippi, people go to Memphis to work. People from Memphis come to DeSoto County to work. So you're getting that cross-contamination. Well, the problem with that is our numbers have gone down. Memphis's numbers keep going up. And it's because I mean, they just don't, you know.
I only have one question.
They're Democrats.
Do any of you know anybody who's actually died of COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
My cousin.
I don't.
I know people that have died from the shot.
Hey, Sassy. Yeah, I know. I was tired last night. I had to take a nap.
Yeah, I know a few people have gotten sick, but I don't know anybody who's died yet.
There's 6 kids have it.
I know several people have died from the shot, from the vaccine.
Wow.
Mm.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Well, see, my cousin passed away like not even a month ago.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of that one? God, she was a health organizer or health leader of.
Oh yeah, that nurse.
Whatever, and she just fell over like a fucking dead tree, dude. Like seriously, just like gone, boom, on the ground. I was like,
I think she had like a stroke, or I think it was like a blood clot or something that she had, right? She had like a blood clot, and then gave her like an aneurysm.
I just saw it and I was like laughing. Yeah, I mean, because it's funny when you see people just pass out like that, but.
I think it's where the Dutch said that they were saying they weren't going to give the Johnson & Johnson vaccine anymore. And the lady just like killed over.
It's top spin, you rascal.
Yeah, well, apparently, the states turned down the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and fucking Trudeau bought them all up. So we have 44 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson fucking vaccine coming up from the states. Because apparently the FDA said, no, we're not taking this. So fucking Trudeau bought it all up.
Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Arkansas have all put a halt on it. And I think that the CDC is like, we should pause that. In Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas,
I'm waiting for Arizona. I'm still waiting for Arizona to do that too. I don't think we're going to, because we have mobile freaking setups set up to where people can just do the drive-through vaccination thing, and they're fucking idiots. They're fucking sheeple out here that want to go and get the fucking vaccine, and it's like, I think you're fucking morons, but whatever. And anyways, I don't know. I don't see it lasting for much longer. Like I said, man, right now it's getting to the point where more and more of us are getting away from the mask, going back to our daily routine. And, it sucks because a lot of the businesses still require people, that employees, to wear the fucking mask, which I think is bullshit. But, if you want to make money, you gotta fucking jump through their fucking hoops. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Well, I have to wear one
as a Canadian. I hate having to wear a fucking. So like I'm an exterior finisher. I'm an exterior finisher, so I work on like a hardy fiberboard, which is like it's got silica dust in it. So basically, I have to wear a mask at work anyways when I'm cutting that shit. But when I'm not cutting that shit, and I have to fucking wear a mask around, fucking nobody's around me, right? I'm fucking 20 feet away from anybody, and fucking I have to wear a mask. It's just fucking stupid. Especially when you look at like what the CDC said and the World Health Organization at the beginning. They're like, oh yeah, fucking masks don't help. Don't wear a mask. Right? You guys remember that?
Yep.
Do you remember that at the beginning when they said fucking don't wear a mask? Don't buy a mask, fucking, because they didn't want the fucking world stock supply of fucking masks to drop. So they just told everybody, oh, don't wear masks. Yeah, no, you don't need them. And then the government and everybody fucking bought them all up and fucking started giving them all to government employees and shit. And then afterwards,
that's all right.
Everybody wears masks.
I'll just wear a pair of Shelley's panties around my face. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
Might need
I'd pay $1 to see that. I'd pay $1 to see that.
It's the triangle. It's only got one thing in the string. Come on
now. Well, dude, come on, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's
like seriously,
you could actually just wear a pair of panties into a store.
You seen what they've done with these fucking
As your mask.
Like seriously, I mean, I could put one end around my dick, and now if I had a hemorrhoid big enough, I could probably strap this thing around like a fucking bikini.
The thing that really bothers me. The thing that really bothers me about wearing a mask is I'm a smoker, right? I'm actively doing something that kills 50% of the people who do this. And you're telling me to wear a mask? It's fucking 97% of the people fucking who catch COVID survive. And yet I'm actively fucking smoking a cigarette, which kills 50%.
You know what? You should
honestly, why don't you fuck off? I really don't give a shit about my health.
Cut a little hole in it, man. Just cut a hole right there where your mouth goes.
Yeah, just stick the cigarette right through the mask.
The French discovered only 20% of smokers.
Oh yeah, I got my mask on.
Yep, I got my mask on.
Yeah, the French.
Am I not allowed to smoke indoors? Oh, fuck.
The French discovered
I had my mask on. I thought we were all safe. I put my mask on.
You have a 1 in 5 chance.
Did I put my cigarette out?
You have a 1 in 5 chance of catching COVID if you're a smoker. The French scientists found out, so they were looking at that as a way to combat COVID, because the COVID can't get down and attach to your lungs that are full of tar and nicotine. That's why
the tar and nicotine fucking blocks it from actually binding to your the receptors in your fucking lungs.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah. So smoking actually maybe caught me from catching the coof.
Yeah.
No, you have the
1 in 5 chance of catching COVID.
We all had the coof. We all had the coof back in fucking December of last year.
No, I think I had it about 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah. Whenever that H1N1 came out, dude, that thing, that one put me down for a fucking week. Dude,
I don't know. We got fucking China. China is right next door to me, right? And fucking back in January of 2020, I was wearing a mask on the bus because fucking I already heard about the coof over in fucking China. I knew fucking the shit was coming over the border. And like I was fucking sitting in the fucking bus, 100 people, fucking half of them are coughing. It was obviously the coof.
Anarchy.
It was obviously the coof. They fucking had the coof.
You're obviously too close to anarchy.
They were fucking right next to China. Like straight up, it's one airplane away from here.
China is Richmond.
My fucking entire neighborhood is full of Chinese people. I'd be fucking surprised if I didn't catch the coof back in January.
Do they eat bats?
I don't know what the fuck they eat, man.
What's up, Hobo?
Anarchy Television, you should wear a mask because you're scaring little children.
All right. Hobo, what's going on?
No shit. Just woke up. Wanted to see if you guys were on, so popped on up. How's everyone's week?
Hey, my friend, Hobo.
Yeah, it's been okay, man.
What up, Moon?
Oh,
How
yeah.
you doing, brother?
Doing all right. Yourself? Everybody on the panel? Everybody on the chat? How's everybody doing?
Just snaps. Well, I appreciate
Still recovering.
Thank you.
What do you think of the pond that I built, Freedom?
Oh my God, it's awesome, dude. I fucking showed that thing off on my stream the other night.
Fucking killed it, man.
Dude,
cost me like $1,000.
Freaking awesome, dude. Fucking
mint though, 30,000 fucking gallons. Like the little fucking, I got like the big pond and then fucking a little stream and fucking, oh, it's mint. Fucking love it.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, dude. And that's all fresh water, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, so what I did is when I bought this house, fucking me and my kids fixed the drain tile around the house. So we dug the drain tile all around the house, like fucking 8 feet down, to fucking get proper drainage around the house, and then it goes out into that pond. That's the outlet from fucking all the water that hits my roof and fucking goes around my yard. Fucking it all goes out to that pond. So it's all fresh fucking rainwater.
That is brilliant. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Fucking brilliant.
Cool.
Took like fucking 7 years to build. Took me a while. It's been a progress.
Is it?
It's badass, dude. What you've done to it now? Yeah. What you've done to it now, man. It may have been a long progress, but man, you got
I'm
9.
pretty proud of it.
Yeah. 15,
30,000 gallons. 30,000 gallons of fucking fresh water for my garden.
Wow.
Do you have that like aerated? Your retaining pond?
It's got a pond. It's got a stream. I'd have to.
It's like a three level pond. So like there's like a high level pond where fucking I got a big pump that pumps the water up into the high pond from the low pond, and then there's a little creek that goes between the two. And so yeah,
it's not stagnant, is what you're saying. You got it all.
It's all running water. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Self-aerating.
Yeah, it's fucking man.
So not only is it like a water source, but it's an awesome water feature for the property.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
Although you have to clean out
sit out there and smoke joints all day long. Fucking man. Sit there watching the fucking waterfall. It's like a fire, right? Like a waterfall is kind of like a fire. You can fucking watch it. You can watch it all day long.
Yeah, right. No shit. That's a good point.
Yeah, we've got a 1/4 acre pond full of perch. So, and if I need catfish bait, I'll go catch some of the smaller perch to go down to the dam and go catfishing here. But yeah, 1/4 acre pond here is nice having, and it pretty much we get a lot of rainwater and fills it up and overflows the banks a lot of times because we've had so much rain here. It's like a Louisiana bayou here lately.
Damn.
Oh yeah, my one.
I know what you're talking about. It was raining here earlier.
When the rain comes down, because I live in a fucking rainforest, obviously, fucking Vancouver, Canada, right? When the rain comes down, it does fucking overflow the thing.
Dude, I haven't seen rain in fucking 5 months.
That's why they call it.
You have all mine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Look,
I haven't not seen rain in 5 months. Actually, fucking today, it got up to fucking 24 degrees Celsius. It's fucking been sunny for like the last week here. Fucking beautiful. All the trees are starting to fucking go green and fucking, oh, it's just so fucking wonderful here.
I think this was the first week we didn't have like tornadoes.
Well, see, oh man, this is just what freaking all of us go back to, man. Because you all live fucking back east and freaking in the Midwest and shit. I live in the Southwest, dude. Like, my biggest fucking problem is goddamn illegals coming across my goddamn border. Pardon my
target practice.
Hey, freedom. That's our problem, too. We just don't talk about it in Canada.
Oh, man, I talk about it all the time.
Fuck, dude, they clipped fucking 45% of my fucking income tax. 45%. 45% of my fucking income the government clipped and fucking gave to illegal immigrants basically coming into Canada.
Dude, I heard New York is trying to do the same fucking thing, dude.
They're gonna replace the entire Canadian population is gonna be replaced in 10 years, according to the numbers that fucking Trudeau is letting into our country right now. We got 34 million people. He's letting in 300,000 per year. 10 years, it's going to be a completely different country. Like fucking the entire Canadian population is going to be replaced with immigrants in 10 years.
I really,
But wait,
dude, I kind of hope Yellowstone goes off at this point right now. Like seriously, because what's going on right now is biblical shit, man. And I really hope that there is a fucking natural disaster that fucking stops this all, because people are going to be like, oh my god, Yellowstone blew up, so the people in south
Yeah.
southeast,
They'll blame it on climate change.
Well, hopefully the fucking San Andreas fault doesn't fucking slip.
Actually, no, I kind of hope
that's what actually got me started with prepping.
I kind of hope that California falls off.
Fucking kidding me, dude? I fucking love the beach, dude.
So
oh my
yeah,
god, man, I'm like a fucking fish to water, man.
What was that fucking Superman 3 or something? That was the plot for Superman 3, right? Fucking San Andreas fault slips, and then Arizona ends up becoming beachfront property.
Dude, that would be badass. Like, so that would be
Port of
so
Phoenix.
bad.
The Port of Phoenix.
Well, that's what got me prepping, right? Because fucking, so we live on the Cascadia fault line or whatever. And fucking apparently when that thing slips, when the big earthquake hits fucking BC, it's gonna fucking rip all the way down the fucking south coast. Like tear up the San Andreas. All the fucking fault lines are all apparently connected. And yeah.
So
that's what got me.
So what you're saying, it won't be just California. It'll head up through Seattle and Washington.
No, it'll go down. Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah,
wow.
You're on that ring of fire, JP. All the way up to Alaska, around to Japan. There's all that ring of fire, and it comes right down there through Vancouver, right down into Washington State and down. So yeah,
fucking 2 years before I was born, fucking Mount St. Helens blew up. And fucking blew out the fucking windows. Blew out the fucking windows on my dad's house up here in Vancouver.
Dude, I was like,
Mount St. Helens blew up.
I was
fucking,
like, I was 8.
That's how fucking bad it's gonna be.
Check it out. I had family that lived in Washington when St. Helens blew, and my freaking grandpa had to get up on a roof and shovel that shit off because there was so much ash on the fucking roof.
Oh
yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, well, and like I look across the border, I can see Mount Baker from my house. That thing's fucking huge, and that thing's active too, right? And the Three Sisters, fucking, they're right across the border too. Like on a nice clear day, I can fucking see like 3 volcanoes in my backyard.
Now,
any one of them could go off at any time.
What fault line was this you were saying? Because it's not
Cascadia.
What, Cascadia?
Yeah, the Cascadia fault line goes through Oregon, and then it connects to the Juan de Fuca plate up here in BC, and it goes down into California and connects to the San Andreas fault.
I think you would look it up under Cascadia subduction zone.
Yeah. Yeah,
now, don't forget us, y'all.
If you actually look that shit up, they're predicting like was it 9.5, like a fucking 9.5 earthquake all up the fucking west coast of fucking America. And you can just imagine if that kind of shit goes off, if that kind of shit happens while we're all fucking being all pissy with each other.
I know, right?
Right? Fucking imagine if shit hits the fan like that hard. Right? It really kind of puts shit back into perspective.
What people don't realize is there is fault lines over here too. We have a fault line.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? The New Madrid fault.
Yep.
We got tons.
Actually, the Mississippi
and I'll tell you
River is a
what,
fault.
it goes right through. Yeah, it goes right through Mark Street, Arkansas. It actually made Reelfoot Lake, and it made the Mississippi River flow backwards.
The Mississippi River's fault. We've got some small fault.
Yeah, when it slipped. Same thing happened in fucking Chile. Chile fucking had a huge fucking earthquake and like half the fucking country sunk underneath the ocean. Right? Like fucking it was, I don't know.
That's
So,
why
but you guys remember we were talking? You guys remember a few days, I don't know, maybe it was last week, we were talking about, you know, if there were...
Get the fuck out. Sorry.
You remember how we were talking about...
to an extent, Kentucky Patriot.
Like where they would hit if there were...
I mean, you know, he will
remember
help those.
How we said it'd only take 20 minutes after...
those that help themselves. Absolutely, Kentucky Patriot.
It'll only take 20 minutes after what?
Like, once, let's say Russia launched, it'd only take 20 minutes to get over here. It'd be 20 minutes.
No, more like 40.
17.
To detonate.
It takes 17 minutes for an intercontinental ballistic missile to fucking go from Russia to the States, and it takes 17 minutes from an intercontinental ballistic missile to go from the U.S. to Russia.
I don't
17 minutes. And you get 5 minutes warning.
Yeah, now
you get 5 minutes warning. The fucking
do you think
the early launch detection system?
You'll
actually get a fucking warning on your phone or on your TV. Like if you have a device, you'll get a warning fucking 5 minutes before the nuke hits.
Okay.
Time to bend over and kiss your ass goodbye.
First of all right, let me go.
You know what my wife says?
No, hold on a minute.
Now. You know what my wife says?
Hold on a minute.
I'd rather be upstairs and face the fucking blast than fucking in the basement and survive and try to survive.
But what I would say is Putin, I don't think has it in for America. He has actually reached out to America because he knows. I think he knows, just like, well, Trump knew, there are tons of patriots in these nations. I mean, Hong Kong, there are tons of patriots in Hong Kong and in China, you know, but they're under a communistic regime. They can't do anything about it. And America, I mean, our freaking administration is trying to do the same damn thing to us. But the only problem is there are too many fucking patriots in America that won't allow it. All right,
Freedom.
So,
do you think anybody's stupid enough to actually press that button though? Because I mean, there's quite a few stories. If you look on the internet, there's quite a few stories where people have gotten the order to push the button, like in the States and in Russia, and they haven't done it.
Nope. Because
there's quite a few stories where people have gotten the fucking order to push the button. Hey, fucking nukes are on the way. Press the button, and fucking they didn't do it.
Nope. And thank God they didn't.
Do you think anybody's stupid enough to actually press up? I don't think anybody's fucking stupid enough to do that.
I don't.
Not with Russia.
Normally I would say no, but with our current administration, I don't know. I mean, they might, dude, for all I know, freaking maybe Biden freaking loses his step and fucking hits that red button.
Why? He's a millionaire.
Honestly,
he's a millionaire. Why would he want to fucking lose? Why would he want to lose everything he's got and the world?
He's a puppet, dude. Like seriously,
I don't think. Just count on people's greed. Nobody wants to die, right?
All right, hold on.
Sorry.
I see two people with their hands.
Loose man's, yeah.
Hobo. Go ahead, Hobo.
I yield.
I had a quick question of, doesn't Russia have like that dead man switch? Basically, where if there's a launch on them, they have like a dead man switch where basically they can launch all, and I mean all, every single one of their fucking nukes.
Yeah, no, the dead man switch in Russia is actually a dude who has to press the button every 2 hours to keep the nukes from being launched.
There's still a dead man switch that's gonna fuck the world up. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. There's a dude in a bunker in fucking Russia pressing a button every 2 hours to keep the nukes from being launched.
My question is, are we still under the mutual assured destruction treaty where it says if one country launches, we all launch? Are we still under that mad treaty?
I don't know if it's a treaty. I don't know if it's a treaty. I think it's like
it's more of an idea. It's more of an idea.
It's an ideology, yeah. Mutually assured destruction.
Actually, it's a signed document. It's a signed document. It's a mutual assured destruction treaty or edict or whatever you want to call it.
How would you fucking sign that into law?
It was signed by all the countries with nuclear weapons.
No, it's an ideological thing. There's no way there's no way that the fucking government would sign something saying, I'm going to blow you up if you blow me up.
Look it up.
That seems like something really...
Look it up right now, man. Come on. No.
That seems like something really, really weird.
God damn it, no infighting.
No, we're not fighting.
Yeah.
I'm saying, look it up because it's a true...
I'd find it hard to believe that any government official would ever sign a document like that.
Pull this thing up. All right.
What was it called?
Mutually assured
destruction.
MAD, as Moose Man said, is a doctrine of military strategy and national security policy in which a full-scale use of nuclear weapons by two or more opposing sides would cause the complete annihilation of both the
entire planet
and the defender. So Moose Man is 100% correct. Dude, come on. Moose Man is the brains of this operation, dude. Don't ever fucking go up against the Moose Man, dude. He knows what
No. I agree. I agree that is a doctrine, a military doctrine.
Yeah, it is.
Has any government actually signed on to that as like some sort of treaty? I don't think any government would sign their name to that as like an actual doctrine. I know that they all fucking have that idea, right? But I don't think anybody actually signed anything saying, hey, if you launch a nuke, I'm gonna fucking launch a nuke back at you.
All right, let's see.
I don't think anybody would say that out loud. Right? It doesn't seem like something you'd say out loud to another world leader.
Well, let's see who signed on to this. Let's see here.
Actually, I believe the French have signed on to it, as well as the United States have signed on to it, I believe.
India and Pakistan, North Korea. Let's see here.
Wow. Okay. The MAD doctrine was created in 1960.
Maybe I'm putting too much faith in humanity.
Yeah, you are definitely, brother. I'm telling you, when the Moose Man speaks,
Moose Man knows his shit.
Listen, man, because I mean, granted, he's not always correct, but he knows a lot of shit.
Fucking 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, people have signed on to that treaty. I can't find them all, but at least a few have.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Seems like a fucking horrible thing to sign, though.
It completely is.
I was 7 years old. 1962 is when it happened because it was
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Under Kennedy, when we were under Cuban Missile threat.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah, that was fucking bad. Holy crap. We were at DEFCON 2. Dude, seriously, we got to DEFCON 2 at that point, man. We really
we're like 1 minute to midnight. 1 minute to midnight on the fucking doomsday clock.
It was less than that, I think, but
I remember them telling us in school that if the alarm went off to get under your desk and hide,
duck and cover.
I looked at the teacher and said, why? So they could find my body under my desk? Or Am I supposed to kiss my ass goodbye or what? She didn't like that, but it's like I'm under a desk. I'm 7 years old. I know what a nuclear weapon can do. I've seen the video footage of what happened in World War II, for God's sake.
So that's what my wife says, right? She's like, fucking, if we get the fucking warning and the fucking nukes are coming down, really, do I want to hide in the basement and fucking try and survive a nuclear holocaust? Yeah, no, probably not. I'd rather be upstairs. Fucking just take that fucking hit. Fucking end it now.
I'm gonna try and survive.
Nuclear holocaust is not fucking something that's gonna be fun to survive.
No, it won't be. But you know what?
But it's survivable. Look at Japan.
It is. It is. Do you have some iodine tablets? Hey?
No, I need to buy some tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have bought some a long time ago. I've got
want to survive a nuclear war? You better own some fucking iodine tablets, because you know what?
I do
after fucking shit happens, fucking we're not going to be able to buy them.
I think actually now.
You guys remember?
I think I do actually.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you guys remember a couple years ago when there was that mistaken message that North Korea launched a missile towards Hawaii, and everyone freaked out in Hawaii?
Yes, I do remember that one.
True story. When that message went out, Pornhub usage went up by like 80%. In that time,
I remember hearing about that too. Everybody
just in Hawaii?
I need to at least get off before I die.
For real. That's a true story. Like 80%, like
one last happy ending.
Yeah, for real.
Traffic went up 80% to Pornhub.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're gonna die, you know it's your last day on Earth. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna beat off.
I'm saying the shit on my wife.
I'm gonna get happy.
I'm gonna be fucking tapping the shit out of my wife's ass.
That's my last.
Not iodine. Kentucky. If you want to survive a nuclear, you got to protect your thyroid with iodide.
Potassium, some iodine tablets.
Potassium iodide is what you want. And they do.
We all know that, and none of us fucking have any of them.
I know, and I should. Well, actually, like I was saying, I think.
Speaking of prepping, hey, maybe we should buy some fucking iodine tablets in case fucking North Korea launches a nuke.
How many of you have a Geiger counter? I do.
No, I got a light meter.
I got this.
I'm coming to your house.
A Geiger counter to check the radiation.
Do you guys hear about how fucking Japanese released 100,000 gallons of fucking radioactive water from Fukushima last week?
Wait. I thought they were going to. I didn't hear that they had.
Oh yeah, they fucking released it. Fucking in the Pacific Ocean.
They released the Fukushima water in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, they just dumped it into the Pacific Ocean. 100,000 100 million gallons?
No, wait a minute.
We've been fuckers since the fucking 40s.
God, we can have glow in the dark sushi now.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a break. Moose Man, you take over the chat. I have to fucking.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute.
Go verify that, Ron. Go verify that. But yeah, we'll have.
Yeah, no, they were trying to hold it in. They had like holding tanks and shit, and fucking all their holding tanks got filled, and they said, "Fuck it, we're gonna fucking let it out." They had some plan where they were gonna fucking pump a bunch of cold fucking water into the ground to try and freeze it all to hold it, right?
Go ahead, Shell.
They couldn't do the mechanics of it. They couldn't figure it out. So they just ended up releasing all the fucking water.
I saw something.
Go ahead, Shell.
Now, I saw something yesterday that said in 2 years they were going to release it.
That's what I heard, too. They've got. I've heard there's some environmental concerns that when they mentioned it, that a lot of environmental activists came out, even in Japan, and said, "Wait a minute, we don't want glow in the dark sushi."
Well, I don't know. Maybe I heard that they already fucking dropped it. They already fucking released it. That's what I heard.
Well, we'll get Ron to
Can't
check
confirm that. I can't confirm that 100%. I'm not a reliable news source. I'm not CNN.
Yeah, well, you're Canadian news, and they're even worse.
Okay. Now what I'm seeing is there is a plan. In fact, Japanese has approved a plan to release more than 1 million tons of contaminated water from the destroyed Fukushima site nuclear plant into the sea. The water will be treated and diluted so radiation levels are below those set for drinking water. Oh my God.
So they're gonna do it.
Seriously?
Well, we live in natural radiation.
100 million gallons. Yeah.
God, dude,
but we live in natural radiation. There's a lot of radiation in the ocean. There's radiation in the mountains where you go to. There's radiation coming in from the sun. We live in a radioactive environment. As long as the levels are below a certain level that are considered to be safe, then we shouldn't have a problem.
Okay, so apparently they haven't released them yet, but they're planning on it.
Yeah, but they got the plan. Okay, so I was right on that one.
Yeah, they do have a plan in motion.
And it's all a publicity distraction.
It's a 2-year plan. They're gonna let it sit. I mean, the Fukushima plant, it's been what, fucking 8 years now that thing melted down. I don't even remember.
I thought that was in like 2010 or something like that, wasn't it?
2011, 2010, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit longer. All right. So it's been a while, but go ahead, Ghost.
Here's the thing. I mean, what they're talking about, the tonnage they're talking about, equates to about, it's a little less than 250 million gallons, which sounds like a lot. It's literally a drop in the bucket compared to the ocean. And
the Pacific Ocean is literally half of our planet.
It's all a publicity stunt just to get people distracted. All right, that little bit of bullshit they're dumping in the ocean is literally maybe 1/1000th of the amount of radiation that's been leaking the entire fucking time since the place collapsed. It's been shooting radiation into the ocean the entire time. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they can just pour that shit out on the beach tomorrow. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to destroy the ocean. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a lot to us, but we're ants. I mean, for real. You're talking about 250 million gallons. That's a lot to us if we had to carry it. But 250 million gallons diluted into the ocean is nothing. I mean, like,
it's legit. Not even 1/100th of 1%.
Like, it won't even register.
1/100th of 1%.
It won't even register.
Yeah.
Plus,
well, it's a good point. The Pacific Ocean is literally half of the world's land surface.
Plus, when you're looking at the UV radiation,
we probably have
the carbon dioxide getting biomes in the ocean. Radiation depletes itself really quick in water. Like, it's really bad to. Really not that bad and quick, especially when you do it in salt water with the ocean. I mean, this whole, they're making a big deal out. Dude, Trump's not around anymore, so they got to have something to talk about on TV. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, real.
What's going on?
More radiation from the food you're eating.
Ratings have dropped.
Well, I mean,
ratings have dropped.
I believe it's still something that we need to pay attention to.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go swimming or surfing for the Fukushima plant.
I know, right?
Bad news, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the entire ocean is not going to die.
But still, yeah. At least, well, but then again, how much do we trust Japan? I haven't trusted those motherfuckers since December 7th, 1941. You know what?
I tell you what, this is one of the few areas that you and I are going to disagree on. Japan is probably our number one, if not our number two, best ally we will ever have behind India.
Yeah,
behind India.
Besides Germany. No, Germany and Japan. You Americans beat the shit out of both of them, and fucking they're your best friends now.
Japan operates on honor. They're one of the few countries on the planet that still respects that. I would go to war with. Huh?
Governmentally, I wouldn't trust them. Now, as far as the citizens, absolutely. I'm sure there are a lot of great citizens because there are a lot of great citizens in all of these countries across the globe.
Look at my wings.
Governments have gone to fucking shit.
Are you saying you don't trust Japanese people? You know, I saw more Japanese people in the Pearl Harbor Memorial than fucking white people.
No, I'm saying I don't trust the Japanese government. Just like I don't trust
any
the American government. I don't trust the freaking Canadian government.
There's the
I don't trust the United Kingdom government.
In the last 2 years.
Moose man. Right, hold on.
Actually, I believe we have more to worry about the nuclear waste and the sunken nuclear submarines that are in our ocean than we do from the Fukushima reactor water being dumped in our ocean. Our oceans are contaminated now with massive amounts of nuclear waste, dead submarines, and that's not the only thing that's down there, but other toxic chemicals and stuff that have been illegally dumped. So that's more of a concern, actually. And the amount of mercury that is coming up in the salmon now and the fish is getting close to the danger level.
Well,
you guys know about that thermonuclear bomb that you have dropped off the fucking coast of Tennessee?
Mr. Mooseman in recovery. Okay, I want to go ahead and support what he has to say because one of the things I did for I did a lot of stuff you really can't talk about, okay? But some of the stuff I can talk about is I can go ahead and support what Mr. Mooseman is saying and saying that, yep, you know what? I played a big hand in causing thousands of years of jail time for people dumping some of that bad shit that you're talking about, right?
Yep.
You hear me? All right.
Yep.
I didn't do a lot. I had I had my little tiny part in it. And God bless my brothers and sisters who had the other parts in it that they served. And thanks ever so much to them for trying to keep our planet safe. But yeah, our planet is in danger from that. And what this gentleman is talking about right up here. Don't you forget about what he's saying.
Love your clock, North Shore.
Yeah.
And you know what?
0 to midnight.
If we can all do this little tiny wee part, maybe that we're given the opportunity to have done. Don't do it without any hesitation.
So did you guys ever hear about that fucking thermonuclear bomb that got dropped off the coast of Tennessee?
Which coast is that? The east or west coast?
Fucking Tennessee. Fucking east coast.
East west coast of Tennessee.
Tennessee doesn't have a coast.
Tennessee. I don't know. Fucking somewhere around.
Either North or South Carolina. I know what you're talking about.
There's a 250 megaton fucking thermonuclear bomb that the fucking U.S. Air Force dropped off the fucking East Coast somewhere. Louisiana. Might be Louisiana. Yeah, that might be it.
That was freaking cool.
Hey, maybe it was strategically placed to fuck us all up.
Man, that is so cool.
No, they just accidentally dropped it.
Stop. Jeez, shit.
No, I'm talking about.
Are you sure?
Dude, the iron bar was down. I didn't realize they had a freaking. They have a ship pass through
It's
there.
still sitting there. They never found it.
And dropped.
They literally dropped a 250 fucking megaton fucking thermonuclear bomb off the coast of the fucking east coast of the U.S. Never found it. They call it a broken arrow.
If I was going to start a nuclear war,
all right, well,
I was going to attack the United States.
What's this guy's take on it?
No, that was the U.S. That was the U.S. Air Force that dropped it.
I would fire one bomb,
Just an
one nuclear bomb.
Hey, I know this is fucking nuts in here, man. Everybody's talking over everybody. Nobody can get a word in fucking edgewise. Welcome to the Dangerous Freedom After Dark channel. No, I didn't realize that after the freaking Guadalcanal fight, that every freaking year they have a naval ship pass through and put out a freaking wreath for all the dead sailors. Because you remember in the Navy, if you died on board, they didn't usually send your body back home. You were buried at sea. And I mean they made it respectful. At least you had that. But yeah, there were thousands and thousands of men that never returned home.
What's this guy got to say? That guy right there. What's Goes got to say about it?
About which part?
Just share down whatever you want to share down, bro. Because not excluding myself or my gentleman up here, our gracious host, or anyone else. I'm kind of looking for your opinion on what you're thinking right now.
I'm trying to remember what we were talking about before this last comment.
I know I got distracted
because I had something to say, but I can't remember what it was because I lost.
You know what?
All right, you know what? Hey, go.
So anyway, fucking U.S. Navy. My uncle actually wanted to contribute, and he ended up working and fucking serving in the U.S. Navy.
Oh, I remember. If I was going to target the U.S., I would target the nuclear waste storage plant.
Yeah, you were saying one place.
Yeah, the nuclear waste storage plant. I think it's out there close to you, Dangerous.
Yeah, somewhere in Nevada. Nevada or Arizona, fucking, are digging a giant hole.
Target that one mountain and release tens of trillions of gallons of irradiated material, which would completely devastate, actually probably the planet, because it would travel around. It would go up in the atmosphere and it would like do some damage. Because people get confused when you talk about nuclear weapons. There's a difference. Right. It's like even when you compare things to Nagasaki and Hiroshima, that was a hydrogen bomb. It wasn't a nuclear bomb. A little bit different. Now, when you're talking nuclear,
Nagasaki was a plutonium bomb.
Yeah. Are you talking airburst or ground burst? Because ground burst is what pulls up all the dirt, dust, and debris. It goes up into the air where it rains down on you. An airburst, the biggest issue is depending on where it's at. If they in space above Kansas, the North American continent goes dark. There's going to be a massive blast. If it's a little bit closer, there'll be a heat blast and a radiation blast, obviously, but you're not pulling all that material up into the atmosphere. So if it's an airburst, there's not that much radiation, like for real, compared to a ground burst. Compared to a ground burst, it's completely different because it picks up all that dirt, it's irradiated, and it throws it up in the atmosphere, and then it rains down on you, called fallout. You know, and in that situation, if you're in an area where you don't get hit by the heat blast or the other blast, then I mean, if you have a chance and you can go outside in your backyard and you've got some really thick tarps or a couple of sheets of Visqueen that you can lay down on your garden or on your yard with some bricks to keep the radiation from hitting the dirt.
So plant fucking sunflowers.
So
plant fucking sunflowers. Sunflowers will absorb the fucking radiation and take it out of the soil. They're one of the main absorbers.
I'm thinking because I've done a little bit of study on nuclear blast, and it's better when you do them above the ground because it has a wider burst. It creates the EMP, and it ends up being more devastating than an actual ground burst.
It's devastating because it wipes out the grid. There is an EMP. It throws massive energy down, but it doesn't pull all the dirt and stuff
to blow up 50 kilometers above the atmosphere. Right?
Okay,
like
all right.
If anybody ever pushes that button
in space, there's not much damage. It's just an EMP.
All right, Sean, go ahead.
All right. Is this a polite or polite channel, or can we swear here? Are we cussing after dark? Is that what we're doing?
After dark, yeah.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, sometimes I do.
All right, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. All right, so fuck it. Stand me on my head and dip me in fucking butter. All right. I have gone to lengths within my service to protect the entire planet from all that shit trying to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think goes probably
not just for my country, your country, all countries. Loaded up thousands of years of
appreciate it.
Prison time. For it was actually can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? Yeah, I can say it. Russians dumping shit out into the sea that were radioactive. Okay, so I mean that relates directly to what my brother over here, Ghost, was saying.
They've already been doing it.
It's fucking offensive, right? It's fucking offensive, and so people who are doing that need to be held accountable. Look what's going on all around our planet. People doing that need to be held accountable. You understand me? They need to be held accountable. How are we going to do that? You know, we're small. We're little wee. We can think about it. We can smash it out here in ideas as long as they allow us to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it? Yeah. We should do it though.
All I can say is stop buying cheap shit from fucking China because they're our enemy. They're not our friends, and we should stop supporting them.
All right, hold on. Mooseman's had his hand up for a hot minute.
Wait, just for a second. Let me interject on that. JP, if you're using a phone that was made in China, then
we're all made in China. No shit, right? Do we have an American-made phone?
Everything's made in China.
Yeah, good point.
I love the dollar store.
Suck your own dick.
The dollar store is my friend. Screw you, John. You can go and not buy anything from China, but I
Nokia's made in Finland.
Who's that there, hobo?
No, that's Debbie. That's John.
All right, so
no, I've got a black and blue face. I don't. Hi, everybody. I'm kind of beaten up right now.
I apologize for that.
I fell on my face last night. I got really upset, and I ended up tripping on something in my bedroom, and my face is literally blue and swollen. So,
good.
Yeah.
Is that
hi. You see my hand, but that's about it. It's embarrassing.
Come on, show us the face. Show us the face. Come on.
You're really drunk.
Shut us here now. Come on now.
My kids say it's gross. Well, I'm pretty sure they can't see it.
Well, whatever.
Oh wow, you are a little bit bruised.
Yeah, and I got on my head.
Goodness
so I got
gracious.
a scratch on my head. I smashed my head on my dresser because I tripped on something in my bedroom, and then my lip is all cut up inside.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right, John.
Yeah, and I'm beat up too. I tripped and fell while I was fucking building that pond in my backyard.
Oh.
We both managed to beat ourselves up the last week.
Yeah. They did. They came out badass, dude. By the way, if you have not seen it, hold on. I'll pull up that freaking link, dude.
Yeah, play it.
Yeah, it's my pond, by the way. He keeps saying it's mine. I mean, he keeps saying it's his, but it's actually mine. He
It's
built
pretty
it for
sick.
me.
I'm really proud of it.
Copy that.
So you did a good job, honey.
Yeah.
It's been like a fucking 7 years worth of work, fucking, to get the thing actually going the way it is now. But it looks pretty sick.
And that's why we pretty much built it.
Oh yeah, and I had my friend's mom passed away, and she had a big pond, and
I always
fucking,
wanted one.
and she was like always talking to my wife about fucking this pond that, and then this fucking crow came and fucking started cawing at me fucking all the
Oh,
time.
we're calling it Laurel. We tell Laurel
I was like,
to go
well,
away. And
I thought it was the
died.
reincarnated spirit of this fucking woman telling me to fucking make this pond. So I made the pond, and the fucking crow stopped fucking cawing at me. So it worked. Fucking mid though.
Yeah,
It's not finished yet. Still need some more rough.
Dude, I don't get this, man. I'm already subscribed to you, but it always gives me a fucking hard time when I go to find your channel because I guess.
Oh yeah, it's not fucking monetized or whatever. Fucking listed.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it. Yeah.
Can someone let this gentleman over here over in beside you have a word? He's got his hand up for a long time.
Go ahead. Moose.
Here's a trivia question for you, Ron. How many nuclear weapons are missing from the United States military? Just the United States. How many nuclear bombs are missing?
My answer is going to be all of them.
Oh man, no, not all of them.
Because no one can account for any of them.
The ones
they've
they've lost.
Sold or lost, or I can't find billions of dollars.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, billions of dollars go.
Sean, hold on. He asked me first.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm gonna guess 150.
No.
JP?
There's actually only 8 missing nuclear weapons that were that were lost out of our arsenal that they cannot account for, that were dropped in oceans in the Pacific and the Atlantic. There's 8 missing nuclear weapons.
Holy shit! Wow. We were all wrong.
So if you see a bunch of Iranians diving off the coast, beware.
All of them. Yeah, no, they're not.
You know what, Moose Man? Moose Man in recovery. You know how cool that is? That is about as cool as the $400 billion or $1 billion or whichever that was lost before 9/11 happened, and then not another freaking question asked about it. What the hell was up with that?
Well, they found some of it.
Where'd all that go?
When they got through the rubble.
Are you referring to the $300 trillion that got blown up in the Pentagon on September 11th? Is that what you're referring to, Northern the Legend?
It might have something to do with that. But yeah, like I mean, there was some deal before.
I don't buy $1
There's $1 trillion that got fucking blown up in the Pentagon on September 11th.
I don't buy all that crap.
Oh, they completely lost $1 trillion.
Well,
Pentagon ain't had
the money because somebody was supposed to be accountable for it, and then there it is. Boom! It's gone. Wow! Isn't it a miracle? Holy crap!
I don't think we got $300 trillion
No
in all
videos.
the money we got.
No videos.
Where's it at? Who's accountable?
They just spent $1 trillion.
They recovered.
I think it was
recovered
Cheney.
a bunch of vaults in 9/11.
Cheney fucking spent it. Cheney spent it on fucking bunkers or something.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch.
All right, dude, I'm gonna have to change the topic here because y'all are.
I like that. Where are you? You're on the beach, eh?
Dude, I'm in my bungalow.
Is that
It's a little
Freedom?
bit bullcrap.
He's
Fuck, that's nice, man. I like
Freedom,
that.
I've seen your
Yeah, for
videos
sure.
with palm trees in the background, and I'm so jealous. You got this beautiful fucking pool. It's like, I want to come visit you. It looks
Holy
so
shit.
nice there. It looks so beautiful. We got pine trees.
The coldest we got last night was
Was that
58
hobo
degrees.
Jesus saying all that?
I
The
get
coldest,
no.
the
It's all
coldest
right,
we got
though,
last
it's
night was 58 degrees.
Calling me a hobo.
No, he's talking to.
No,
He's
Hobo,
talking to
you getting
somebody
ready
else.
to go to work or
I'm
what,
asking for
brother?
the ladies' voice.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
me.
who it is. Like, hello,
I'm John's
hobo
wife.
Jesus. Good to see you, but I mean,
Yeah, it's my wife in the background.
I don't know who the lady is chiming in.
That's my better half.
Why don't you introduce her?
Definitely my better half.
All right, so Hobo, are you getting ready to go to work, or are you just getting ready to go get donuts?
No, I just took a bong rip, so donuts might be in the future.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, today it's Saturday, so I got the morning off, just my normal insomnia kicking in, and you know where I'm gonna end up here. You weren't on yesterday after like 1 or something like that. I tried to chime in, and I didn't see you guys on.
No, dude,
You know what?
dude,
After
last
bong
night,
rip, yeah, you'll sure
dude,
want a
I had to
donut.
crash. I had to crash, dude. I've been doing
Drain
this.
of coffee.
I've been doing this after dark thing for well over a month now, and just like it's hard. I mean, like if I'm up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm supposed to go on at 10 o'clock in the evening. I mean, sometimes I can pull it off, but not every single time. And
There's been a couple of times where I've woken up for work and fucking you're still going.
I'll be honest with you, dude. You know what? I spent freaking probably about 9 hours in my fucking bed, just relaxing and sleeping and getting fucking rest, which was well deserved, if you ask me. But but then I got up in the afternoon and I went back down to the pool and I watched some shit on YouTube. That poor kid that got shot in fucking Chicago. God, that one still kills me. That kills me, man. 13-year-old kid fucking wanted to be gangbanger. Fucking shot dead because him and fucking some idiot that he was with thought they'd be funny and shoot off a fucking gun in the middle of an urban fucking town and think that they would just get away with it. And the kid ended up getting shot over it. I mean, it was totally fucked up situation.
Hey. You want to talk about the big picture? What's the big picture? What's your take on the big picture, sir? Our gracious channel host. And thank you ever so much. Appreciate you being here.
Dude, my big picture is I think too many of these inner city kids want to be gangsters. And they're being led by fucking idiots.
That's the small fucking picture, bro. I'm asking you about the big picture. What's your idea? Use your eyes. Use your brain. Eyes, brain. What is your take on the big picture?
Well, first of all, it's
fucking someone shooting someone, whether it's a cop or a kid or if they're black or they're white. That's small fucking potatoes, okay?
Somebody fucked up. If somebody's shooting somebody else, somebody fucked up real hardcore. That's my takeaway.
What's your take?
There was a 13-year-old kid with a gun that turned around with a gun to a cop, and the cop shot him one time. The cop didn't empty his magazine, shot him one time, immediately went to try and help him. And then after dude, like they showed like the next 8-10 minutes, and this cop fucking sat down and just put his head down. And I mean, you couldn't see he was crying, but you could tell.
Okay,
you could tell that dude. Dude,
Do you mind if I ask?
he just killed a fucking kid because the kid had a fucking gun and was too stupid. I mean, like the kid would have been better off if he was running because the cop was
People are
chasing him.
fucking dumb.
The cop was fucking chasing him for quite a ways.
Cops are dumb. People are dumb.
The kid could have dropped his gun and then just stopped and put his hands up and said, "I don't have a gun," and he'd still be alive. But instead, he fucking held on to the gun. And when he stopped and turned around to the cop with the gun, tried to throw it, cop saw him with the gun. Boom.
All right. So I'm not asking questions about.
Now check this out. With a little bit of investigation, and now granted, I didn't do this investigation. Somebody else did this for me. Apparently, his nickname, 13-year-old boy in the hood, his nickname was Little Homicide. Tell me they're not prepping that kid for something.
Okay, so have any of you been taken down at gunpoint by the cops?
Yes.
Oh,
many
John
times.
has.
Well,
because I have,
not many
and I
times.
didn't get shot, and I didn't get shot. I put my hands up, and I didn't get shot.
Because you're not American.
Three times I've been taken out at gunpoint.
No, Freedom says he got taken out at gunpoint too, and he didn't get shot. What'd you do? You put your hands up, right?
With the popo
you put your hands up, and you threw your fucking keys out of your hand, right? And you didn't make any fucking threatening move towards the cops.
No, and you know what? They always gave me my gun and my vehicle back.
Being honest.
You want me to chime in on that?
Oh, God. All right, yeah, go
Listen
ahead.
to this. I was on the other side of the barrel. How's that?
So was John.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What's the other side of the barrel?
He was on the trigger side of it.
Oh.
What is
he was the guy with the gun.
Barrel? Seriously? You need to ask that question?
Really? You're a cop?
No. I was military at the time.
Oh, okay.
No, he just had a gun.
I have never. No, I'll be honest. I've never had to draw down on somebody. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm above it or beyond it because I do carry every day.
Well,
but
you know what?
In time, I live in an area where we really don't see a whole lot of that shit. I'm just always ready.
It's different when you get paid to do a job.
Out. My kids are always ready. You know, I mean, freaking, dude, I'm not even going to go into detail.
I drew down on a housewife. Okay?
Dude, you hold your gun on a housewife? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Fuck you, man. I did what I was told to do.
Yeah, all right. You fucking order follower.
It was the dawn of the war, and we were protecting our base. The housewife it was a fucking fucked up situation, okay? The housewife drove in on the wrong side of the base. She should have hung a freaking south, and she took a north, okay? She came into the north, and I'm like, fuck me. All right, so I'm sitting beside a fucking sandbag, all right? I didn't tell me to do that. I was told to do that. This lady, she took a wrong
job,
turn.
right?
My job was to have her center of visible mass, which is her fucking forehead, basically, if she's in a car, in my sights. So guess what I did? Guess what I did?
And did she put her hands up and throw her fucking keys out of the car?
What's your favorite chickens?
To not get shot?
What's your favorite chickens?
We were very blessed that she got sent the right directions to take us south instead of a north. But this was at the dawn of the Gulf War, okay? All our bases, high alert, okay? Do my fucking job.
Yeah, it was a different time.
Isn't there? It's a little bit different when you. Never mind.
Do your fucking job.
What'd you say, Hobo?
I was gonna say a wrong turn going into a forward base in a war zone during a time of conflict is a little bit different than being a civilian in an American city. I'm not talking about this one specific case of the kid. I'm saying
the same as being a Canadian citizen.
Let me finish. Please.
Married to a member. Same fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was a hell of a time fucking back then.
The problem
was that,
is, if
beginning
been
of the Gulf War? Was that Gulf War version 1 or version 2?
It was actually dawn of the Gulf War. When I went into
back in what, 91?
Yeah. I went in 91, and I was in basic. And when I was coming out of my early part of my basic, and landed on the base and really became a quote soldier.
Oh shit!
Fucking war was on. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Virginia?
Big shitty situation.
You know what, Ghost?
Yeah, it was a hell of a time.
The thing is,
hold on. I got a question for Ghost. All right, so Arizona is still in this whole freaking state of going through our fraudulent election that happened, and the Senate is just now started on their audit, but we've already done the forensic audit. So now it looks like the Senate is doing a separate audit. I know you don't even live here, so why would you know? But I mean, just the whole thing seems kind of funky to me.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, they're probably not going to overturn the election, right?
No, I know they won't.
It's pretty much over at this point.
No, it's done. Yeah, we got a potato for a president. Yes, yeah. I agree. We've got a total what?
Oh, he's going to be dead in fucking like 6 months, and fucking Camilla's going to take over.
Dude, within 6 months, it's going to be freaking Harris as president. Good luck, America. Man, don't even fucking get me started on that. But anyways, so it at the least, maybe we can change our election to where you gotta show fucking ID. And I know everybody is coming out.
That's racist.
It's racist to show your ID, yet you have to have ID to vote. Or I'm sorry, not vote. You have to have
no,
ID.
You don't need ID to vote.
Drive a car.
You have
to have ID to buy beer. Hell, half the time you have to have ID to buy cigarettes. I mean, you know what the.
Maybe some of us can stand here and be patriots and stand against fucking bullshit. I did what I had to do, okay? Under my government.
Okay. Virginia.
Hey, and you know what? This guy right up here above me, and I think that lady way over there might have something valid to say.
Hi.
God forgive me for speaking wrong, and God keep and.
Okay. All right. Let Virginia speak.
Keep you and well safe.
Go ahead, Virginia.
I just wanted to introduce myself and then turn the camera off. Hello, everyone. You'll probably not see me often. I think some perspective needs to be brought to the room. Hi. I think some perspective, about the things that we can do something about and the things that we can't. And ruminating about the past all day is not going to do anything for tomorrow. We've got to focus on now. And there's terrible things that happen everywhere, to kids, to people on the street, to whatever. It's all a distraction. It's all look here, not there. And if we're looking there, we aren't looking in the right spot.
100%. 100%, Virginia.
That's more,
and you know
that's
what I
more
mean?
or less all I've got.
It was a fucking very sad situation.
What's up,
Very
Mark?
sad situation. that actually continues to happen today. I know tons of people who are, in private circumstances and military circumstances who are working globally against prostitution rings or human trafficking. Okay, like don't get me wrong. I was fortunate to bust some of them, not a whole bunch. I wish I could have busted more.
All right, Mark B, you drive safely then, brother. I know you're out there, man. If you crash, you're gonna get bit by a fucking snake or a scorpion, and you're gonna fucking die. You gotta be careful out there in the fucking under. And you guys fucking, dude, like seriously, some of the shit you guys have in Australia is like fucking way crazier than what we have over here. I mean,
I've never served 1 second. I've never served 1 second on a battlefield or launched rounds downrange at another folk. I've never done that. However, I've caused many thousands of years of prison time, and I mean, God bless those folks who have sent volleys downrange. Maybe that guy right there.
Mark. Oh, you. Mrs. is driving. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure she's a. Come on, she's a pretty good driver. She's gotta be. Go ahead, Ghost.
Virginia, turn your damn camera back on, woman. You're like one of my most favorite subscribers. You always comment on all my stuff. You've always got something to say in the chat. I mean, if you're turning your camera off because of the Big Brother issue, it's already too late for that. Number one. Number two, if you turn it off just because you're like doing girl stuff, that's cool. But it was really nice to see you face to face. I really wish I would have known that was you before I checked the chat to make sure that was you with Virginia. But it was nice to meet you, however short it was to actually meet you. It's kind of cool to meet somebody I've been chatting with for months for the first time. But yeah, so cool. Virginia's awesome.
Thank you.
Jeez.
That's the same way I feel about Dangerous.
Did you watch all
fucking known this guy for like 5 years?
Yeah.
Talking to Dangerous for like 5 years and fucking.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
I've only known him for about 2.5 months. He's already getting my fucking nerves. You've been dealing with this cocksucker.
Fucking, I met him back in like Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Harvey was the first time I talked to him.
Did you meet Freedom through fucking Ghastly and fucking what's his name?
Yeah,
okay.
through Ghastly and EP.
Okay.
Fucking.
Yeah, I spent Christmas. Freedom. I spent Christmas with those guys. I hear you guys all the time, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I can pick you guys out, and I'm like, okay, well, John's talking to his friends again. Yay. Half the time, I'm like, I don't know.
Good times, though.
I listen to you guys. It's been a good 5 years. I'm always in the background.
It's been a good 5 years.
Yeah. Dude, have I not changed in the last 5 years?
Not your shirt, apparently. That's the same fucking wife beater I've been looking at every fucking day. I'm sorry, I got my hand up and I'm waiting. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to say again, Virginia, if you don't want to come on camera, that's cool. I just wanted to tell you thank you. I appreciate everything you do for my channel.
Come on.
You always get positive comments and you comment on everything.
Click that camera button. Dude, you're...
But if you don't want to come on camera, don't. Sometimes when I look at Dangerous, I hope that he goes back to the icon because that's one of the ugly mother.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'm just joking.
There we go. There.
No.
There's my picture. All right. Come on, Virginia. Come on. Go ahead.
I mean, it's okay. I understand if you don't want to. I just want to take
that a lot. I might in a minute. I'm very shy, but I appreciate your very kind words. Thank you. And thanks for jumping up there because your perspective is very wise.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you. All your comments are always positive. You're like on point with everything, and you pay attention to everything. Dude, I can't even post a video without getting her opinion on it, no matter what it is. Like I could post a video on me tying my shoes the correct way, and she'd be like, "Yep, you're right. That's the way you do it. Left over right. Yep, left over right."
That sounds like me and John. It sounds like I can bring up fucking shit. Oh yeah, that's a girl thing, I think.
Yeah,
you might be right.
Yeah, I think the women are just on point.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Good job, Shelly. You're awesome, Shelly.
Mark B is fucking lighting me up in the chat. Okay. You want an update on sock beer orders? Well, I don't drink beer from a sock. You need to go ask Arkansas Living.
Yeah.
Who's drinking beer from a sock? Okay. So,
right.
But when
you think maybe it's a typo and he said stock beer?
To be honest,
bulk, maybe.
I need to reply to it correctly. Just please.
Maybe he was asking you about your beer stock.
He didn't. No, he drinks wine. Mostly, right?
Nah. Well, I make some wine. I make rum. I make whiskey. I make whatever I want. I make it.
You should come to my house. I would love you.
Well, hang on a second.
You're around the Niagara region, right? So you got those fucking Niagara fucking grapes.
No, I'm not even using grapes. I just use sugar and yeast, guys and gals. It's a different thing.
Hey, Virginia.
I'll get you some videos, but I mean,
for
frick's sakes, Mark B. Goodness gracious.
All right, so Virginia, this is for you. This is my next project. All these little water bottles that everybody has that I have, I'm going to do all my seedlings in these water bottles. Whether I cut it in half or just open the cap and drop some dirt, then a seed, then some more dirt and water it. And then either put the top back down if I cut it in half or just put the top on it after I water it and grow my seedlings in these in the basement by the window, wrapped in aluminum foil. I'm going to have a box behind it with aluminum foil, both sides back and top. So the sunlight bounces all around. So I don't get leggy seedlings if I'm not seeing them outside. This is for my growing in the winter at SHTF. Because it's a tiny terrarium, basically. So you can just water it once, keep it sealed until it's nice and thick and fat and happy. Yeah. And then you can put it under some like stress lighting or take it outside during the daytime in the winter when the temperature is correct. But I'm like saving all my water bottles, and I'm gonna do all my seedlings in this before I put them in pots.
Hang on a second.
Fucking good idea.
Here's something I want to promote, and this is something this crazy bearded friend of ours here, who's actually a magnificent beard. Okay,
he's not crazy. He just looks crazy. Honestly, he's like a big
hell out of your
the teddy bear.
Out of your seeds and stuff, right? I still got frozen seeds out that are still outside. They got froze over the winter, and they're coming into spring now. I'm gonna go harvest them, and I'll make a video of it. I will. And the reason I'm doing that is because this guy suggested it. Stress the ever-living hell out of your seeds.
I murder shit every year. I murder plants on purpose. Yeah. I murder plants on purpose to make the seed.
I know. We got the one problem that we have up here in BC is we get hailstorms. So if you plant your seeds too soon, the hail comes down and fucking kills them. And the rain rain. I got some radishes going. Radishes, carrots, fucking potatoes, fucking beans, peas. I got my garden going really good this year.
In the chat, Shelly Goodman said she did the water bottle today. Shelly, if you're not subscribed to me, please do subscribe to me and let me know how that turns out. Because I'm definitely going down that road. Let me know how it works out for you.
Yeah,
Share.
I like what Husky just said. Our very own Gabby Johnson. You know, the guy that is like, he's always in the back, and he's like,
same fucking side too.
God dang, god darn knobbit. Plastic baggies were great for transplants.
I predicted my future.
Yeah, actually, I would believe that too, because I mean they do collect sunlight. Absolutely.
What does?
Plastic baggies are great for transplants.
Yeah, anything to hold dirt will work. But like my issue is, I want to make my garden an indoor garden and have it as productive as an outdoor garden. All my stuff is being in containers. My entire garden's mobile. I can take it. It's an SHTF garden. Because if you plant a garden in your backyard and the phone goes up, everybody's going to steal your shit. I want to be able to bring my stuff inside at night, put it outside during the day, and grow it year round. And the issue with seedlings inside, grow lights, unless you've got hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on crazy grow lights, and even those aren't perfect.
Hey, buddy.
There's no substitution for sunlight.
Well, I got a pretty good grow tent for like $400. The Vita Grow fucking sun tent.
Yeah, JP kind of knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's 400 Canadian with the lights, and it's like it's a 4x4x10 fucking little tent.
If I buy a plant,
you can start all your seeds fucking indoors in the winter, no problem.
If I buy a plant, I have to make sure that John will take care of it because I will kill it. I'm not very good at looking after plants, but John is amazing. He can make something. He's growing poinsettias for Christmas time from Christmas.
Yeah.
And they look kind of shitty right now, but I can't wait till what they're gonna look like.
They're usually the five finger plants.
I'm pretty sure I could kill a cactus, Freedom. I'm not even kidding you.
You could kill a cactus?
Yeah.
I can't wait to show you guys the fucking weed plants I'm gonna do.
At least I can't kill children. I'm doing pretty good with them.
No, Ma Berry, I'm actually very, very sober. I'm not like,
oh my God,
but I'm like as close to being sober as you could possibly be. No, Ma Berry, I'm not wasted. I'm good.
No.
Oh yeah, if anybody's talking to me in the chat, sorry, I don't look at the chat.
Yeah, he's drunk, like really drunk, so he's probably not reading anything. He listens to you guys all night. I literally listen to Freedom all night, almost every day.
Yeah, usually I just lurk in the background.
I love you, Freedom. You're like a brother.
Every once in a while, I'll chirp in with a comment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like every once in a while, Freedom will like post some fucking question in the chat, and I'll be like, "Oh, fucking
John,
Bob and Doug McKenzie."
The world of you.
Yeah.
We yell freedom every time. You know, we were gonna yell. There was anti-maskers in front of our mall. And John wanted to roll down the window in the taxi and be like,
anti-mask protest.
Freedom! I'm like, don't, John. Yeah. He did it on the little girl's freaking memorial service. I was like, John!
Hilarious.
Burn these fucking face diapers. Yep.
You got me through some tough times, Freedom.
This one is pretty badass. You know, the upkeepers and the 3%er. But like seriously, dude, like it's getting to the point now in my state. I don't even have to worry about them at all.
Like, oh, we do. You know that we have restrictions on restaurants, and we're only allowed to eat out, like
you're
outside
only allowed
on the patio.
5 people inside a restaurant.
No, you're not even allowed that.
You're not allowed a group of 6 to go into a restaurant.
No,
like a birthday party
no, it's different now. It's different now.
Fuck.
John doesn't know. Obviously, he doesn't keep up with our Dr. Bonnie Henry. Which also I was going to mention, but I'm kind of drunk now, so I'm into talking. I'm kind of shy when I'm not drunk, but okay, listen. So no, don't put the camera on me.
Drunk,
just
but
listen
I'm not
to me.
Drunk.
Okay, so
anyway,
Dr. Bonnie Henry,
Canada's
you guys,
fucked.
Hold
We're
on.
all
right, hold on. All right,
you guys were talking. You guys were talking about Versace or Gassace or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Fauci, Dr.
Okay,
Fauci.
so our health doctor that does the reports all the time, like every day.
The Minister of Health in Canada.
Her name's Bonnie Henry, and John hates her. Anyway, she said, oh my God, I don't even remember what I was going to say.
She said a bunch of stupid shit.
No, about the anti-masks.
All right, hold on.
About the
masks. You need 2 masks on.
No, she said in the beginning.
All right, hold on a minute now. I'm gonna let Virginia speak here.
Please do. Let's hear from Virginia. She's back on camera.
All right, Virginia, you have the floor, hon.
Thank you. I was going to say something earlier about the like having a mobile garden. Sorry. I have started bags and buckets. I use old pots, and kind of the same idea where I'm at. There's not constant sun in one spot. So it behooves me to be able to move all of that stuff around. It keeps us adaptable, and I do start seeds or different starts in an indoor spot and then move them out. And so there's ways we can combine methods so that you get what's best for your area and what you can grow, And I was going to jump down. Thank you for having me on. I just wanted to say hello and break up the monotony of the Richard Fest.
Yeah, we got a bag full of Richards up in here tonight.
Yeah, a whole bag of Richards. Oh,
that old bag.
Actually, you know what, everybody? It is almost. Yeah, it's almost 3:30. I have a fucking birthday I've got to go to tomorrow. So I am going to hop out of here. Ghost, are you gonna go live or North Shore or somebody?
Nah, I'm done for the night.
Nah, I'm a dead soldier here.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I've done my service, bro.
Hey, Moose man, what's up, Red? I saw you there. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much for coming out and hanging out with us, everybody.
Stay all safe.
Yeah, I know. Maybe next time I'll trivia. Just man, the last day and a half, I've been relaxing. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it gets hard doing these things every single night.
Yep, sure does.
So, but anyways, JP, you got anything else to say, brother?
No, man. Fucking keep the faith.
Hobo. And he's asleep. Ghost.
What?
I actually need guests because you know what? It's been a whole week and I haven't planned out any guests for my Saturday night streams yet. You want to come on?
What are you doing on Saturday?
It's my it'll be my Dangerous Freedom stream with me and Patriot.
Oh yeah,
and then
Saturday. What time?
We talk about anything and everything from prepping to guns to you name it.
Oh yeah, that's tonight, right? What time?
At 6 p.m. So let's see, it's 3:27 here. So I think you're on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So all right, so it'll be basically 9 p.m. right around your time.
All right, yeah, I'll be there.
All right, I'll send you an email.
All right.
Moose man.
Yeah, just say it was fun. It got kind of crowded and noisy, so I just sit here listening. And just because my name is Richard, don't put me in that category.
Hey, Moose
but anyway,
I'm not a Richard either, man.
I've never even heard of that before. What does that mean?
So wait a minute.
What is a Richard?
Technically,
a bag of dicks.
Is it like a Karen?
Oh, God, you never heard of a bag of dicks?
I've never heard of a Richard. Okay, we're gonna let you go, but yeah, I've never heard of a Richard before.
Thanks for having me on, bro.
Moose Man, think about this, Moose Man. You could legitimately change your screen name to Bagman.
I could.
You could be like the Bagman.
I'm not going to change it to Richard. I'm not going to change it to Richard Whiskey, though. Think about that. But
yeah.
Anyway, keep your powder dry. Keep your faith, and keep your gun close to your heart. And everyone, be safe out there. And we'll catch you next time, Ron.
Moose Man, would you like to join me tomorrow afternoon?
We'll see y'all later.
I might be around. It's hard to say, but I might be around.
I will send you the link, okay?
Oh, okay, right. Sounds good, yeah.
All right, and Ghost, same with you. JP, as always, great seeing you.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Love you
Everybody
guys.
Everybody in the chat, thank you very much for coming out. I mean, your support you are the reason why we come out here and talk about this kind of crap, because it seems like we're one of the few channels that actually can talk about the real problems with society, and so far we haven't been banned. So
yeah, I'm surprised.
Well, it's because I don't monetize this channel, and second of all, I don't have thousands and thousands of subs. Now, my other channel, I have to be a little bit more careful on, but not too much. Anyways, I will catch y'all later.
Are we back?